Thanks to various interviews promoting Avengers Endgame, Kevin Feige has now given an official update on when the X-Men can be expected to enter the MCU. Of course, Disney just recently completed its purchase of Fox Studios and therefore got characters like the Fantastic Four and the X-Men back under their mantra. And now the MCU is officially and legally allowed to use the X-Men in their movies. So of course the big question on everyone's mind besides what's the ending of Endgame is when are the X-Men going to debut in the MCU? And again, Kevin Feige spoke openly about this question during a press interview. Kevin Feige basically confirmed that at Marvel they had mapped out a 5-year plan post-Avengers Endgame, and that they would be producing many more movies. However, the main question of course is when can we expect the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, not a Marvel movie in general? His answer may be disappointing, as he explained that they had been working on a 5-year Marvel plan for some time, before Fox was ever owned by Disney, and before he was ever allowed to work with the X-Men characters. This was his exact quote. Probably a few years away, only because as you've heard me say before, until it was all done, we literally couldn't do anything with those characters. So essentially, it's sort of day one for us, but during that time, we have built and fleshed out a 5-year plan and we're heading towards that. The first few years of this plan, like I said, we'll be announcing relatively soon as these next two movies are out. Those next two movies of course being Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home, the only two confirmed Marvel movies on the slate. So by the sounds of it, according to Kevin Feige, we may not see the X-Men introduced into the MCU officially for another 5 years. Again though, the good news is Marvel is allowed to officially work with those characters now, which means we'll probably be seeing hints in them maybe in the next few years. But as far as an X-Men solo movie or a Fantastic Four solo movie, we're probably not looking anytime soon. However, I wouldn't be surprised if ultimately plans were changed after Fox was acquired by Disney. We just can't expect to see the X-Men in the MCU in the next year or two, but I think 5 years is a little down the line. Though I would guess personally 3 to 5 years before we see the X-Men officially introduced into the MCU, but the good news is they are in fact coming. But what are your guys' thoughts on this short little update by Kevin Feige and his 5-year plan for Marvel? Unfortunately, a plan that does not currently have to do with the X-Men or the Fantastic Four, although again, that is relative to change. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button to join our team and have a great day.